Welcome back, everybody. This is Sam SolBright with your quantum report for the week here on the Love and Science channel. So, first of all, if you joined us for this previous masterclass, or the first masterclass hosted by the Love and Science channel, just want to say thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for supporting, and thank you for opening up to you, to your journey, to your path more and more and more, as we are all doing this more and more and more in every way, in our own way, in all kinds of ways. So it's beautiful to see. Just wanted to say thank you. And thank you to Betsy for hosting this opportunity as well. So they'll be sharing more on how we'll continue to do this to support you guys. So stay tuned for that. So technically, we're officially in the linear month of November. It is finally here, and these two last linear months of the year are going to be really, really interesting to witness, to observe, to feel into, as a lot of things are going to just be coming up for every single one of us in every way and in every level. One of the themes that is coming up for the entire linear year, for the rest of the linear, for this linear week, for the rest of the linear month and linear year, is actually, there's a couple of things that were really, really strong. When we feel into the energy of November, we have 2 ones. And so we're going to have an increase of the two codes, the 2 codes that have been really, really strong this entire linear year passageway. And so those are going to amp up. And obviously with December also having a 2 in the month, it's also going to amp things up. So there's a cool visual that I have when I feel into the number 11. Obviously, it's a master number. The 2 ones are very symbolic for a lot of things, but they're symbolic. The way that it came through for me right now is they're symbolically representing the doors opening up. There is a lot of things opening up. We're opening up portals, massive amounts of portals. And that also signifies the gates opening. We're going to be having tons of internal gates opening up. Lots of heart opening experience, lots of heart body field expansion experiences that will allow us to bridge more of our new earth, enter more of our heaven. This is a new heaven. There are going to be a lot of things coming up that are going to continuously open us up in many, many different ways, guys. This is not just a soft opening. There's going to be a little bit of an unexpected opening, some harsh openings. Reality collapses do open up a lot for people that are not yet fully aware, and they're very resistant of opening up their heart. A lot of the times reality collapses have to occur in order to get someone to just fully let go and just fully surrender. So it's going to be really important for all of us to honor that is a lot of the times a soul chosen experience for someone to open up their heart, to open up to themselves, to open up their mind, to open up to another reality, to soften. The harshness of the reality collapses, even the harshness of how deep and intense we have to feel into, actually softens us up. This is part of anchoring our 5D Christed frequencies, because that's the pure love That's the pure, the soft love that just embraces. It sees through the eyes of love. It sees through the cosmic lens of universal unity. And so it just opens up and it embraces, and it's this beautiful unifying force that is actually who we are. There's a lot of things that have to break through, though, to get us to that point. And so continue to honor every single person's soul choice. It may look or be perceived as harsh, traumatic, unfortunate, horrible, whatever you want to label it. Open yourself up to just feeling into it, because that is also serving as an activation for you, so you can feel deeper and deeper and deeper levels from within yourself, so that you can have more compassion, so that you can come through as pure love, so that you can let go of all the judgment, of all the separation, of all the misperceptions that you may still have inside. It will allow you to support other people in a much, much, much greater and much more powerful capacity. And this is not about saving others from the things or the experience they need in order to open up. This is for each and every single one of us to respect everyone's choices and come through as that pure divine love that says, I'm here to support you and to open the field for you to feel everything that you need to feel through this experience. The way that we support is as high as the line. It's not ego aligned anymore. The ego wants to save, the ego wants to rescue, the ego wants to carry everyone on their shoulders so that they don't go through whatever the case may be. This is a disempowering frequency. We did not come here to disempower anyone for any reason. We came here to empower them. And the way that we do that is sometimes by just stepping back, holding the field of love, and allowing them to go through whatever they need to go through. As you continue to open up and hold that field of pure love, they're going to feel that, and they're going to feel how supported they are no matter what. You're going to empower them in a much greater way than if you were to try everything to prevent anything that they already chose it. So just allow yourself to feel into that and just open up to that. It's going to be really, really huge, because we're going to see a lot. We're going to see a lot of people go through a lot of different things. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be easy. We're going to have to feel into absolutely everything, because of that allows us to break deeper and go deeper inside to break free, so that we can hold and support as higher self, as highest self, as a highest self. Excuse me. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to really push us into going deeper and deeper inside of ourselves that may not be very comfortable. And we're going to have to continuously honor that, because that is a huge part of this process that, technically speaking, cannot be avoided. Like, there really isn't any other way. The more you open up to your journey, the more you realize that this is about rediscovering you, who you are, who you've been, and why you've chosen some of these things. You're going to start to recognize that all of these experiences had a lot of purposes behind. And they are underneath it all. They were meant, and they are meant to support you at some level. And the more we start to recognize that, the more we start to recognize that every person is also going to go through this as well. And they're going to have to go deep within themselves to start remembering a lot of these things. So, going to be opening up a lot of gates. There's going to be a lot of things opening up for us. We're going to get to see a lot of things. Part of the other frequency that was coming through is we're going to be seeing a massive amount of power coming through. this implies a lot of different levels of power. So we're going to see 3D get more distorted. It's supposed to, by the way, I mean, it's always been distorted. It's always been backwards, but we're going to get to see, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to come up for us individuals in our personal reality. We're going to get to see in our personal reality. We're going to get to see a lot of the distortions of power, the manipulations of power, all of the powers at play here, so that we can start to feel deeper within ourselves that is actually inside of us. It's not out there. It's not them. It's not they. It's us. We hold the third dimensional level of consciousness inside of ourselves. We hold all of the distortions of power within ourselves. And so the more that we open up to this, the more we feel into this, the more we actually get to dissolve all of those distortions of power, so that we can come through and merge, bridge, activate the pure power that we are as light beings. Pure power is going to come through in a lot of different ways for a lot of us. There's going to be a lot of power coming through in, the other thing that was coming through is through nature. A lot of powerful events, a lot of powerful natural events, obviously personal events. It's going to be a lot of, excuse me, there's going to continue to be a lot of dissolution of the old. But a lot of the thing that has to happen first is that we have to be willing to see it. And we not only have to be, here's the thing. This is not about waiting for this to come in the news. This is not about waiting to see when things actually happen in the external. This is about opening up to recognizing this energy is within yourself. This is within your body. You are the 3D system. It's inside of you. This is the only way that it can actually exist outside. It's inside of you. The more you open up to seeing the 3D powers of control and manipulation within yourself, the more you're going to be able to dissolve them, so that you no longer live binded or anchored in a reality that keeps you living that as a physical experience. Just open yourself to this. Yes, it's going to be very emotional. I've had to go through many, many times myself. There's going to be a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. There's going to be a lot of everything. It's supposed to. You are supposed to feel into absolutely everything. This is how we defeat our own internal 3D system. This is how we break from the old 3D system. This is how we birth a whole new crystalline grading system. The new grading system cannot come through if you keep holding on to the old, if you keep blaming the old, if we keep judging the old, if we keep trying to fix the old, if we keep trying to expose. This isn't about exposing anything. This is about you opening up to yourself, so that you expose things to yourself about everything you've been carrying inside of you. It's always going to be a huge part of this process. And the more that you go into the depths, the deep depths of your internal 3D hell, you're going to start to realize how different this whole journey actually is. It's not what we thought. It's not what we perceived. This isn't about fighting anymore. This isn't about protecting anymore. This is about being who we are as pure light, bringing our pure power through. There's a lot of alchemizing. There's a lot of transfiguring, transforming, all of these different things that we have to continuously allow our bodies to do. Our bodies are continuously opening us up to releasing, clearing, dissolving, purifying, detoxing all 3D systems. This is literally what your body is now doing 24/7. Always, no matter what you perceive it is doing. It's going to be really important for you to continuously honor your body, listen to your body, talk to your body. Really start to bridge the gap of communication, really start to connect at a deeper level so that you can know what your body needs in that moment. It's going to be a lot of things that your body needs that you may not expect, that you had no conscious awareness of, that you didn't know and just wouldn't have imagined that that is what it needed until you connect with it, until you open up in every way to your light body. And so continuously open up to it, continuously close your eyes to feel, close your eyes to anchor deeper within the body, close your eyes to see. And we also close our ears to hear deeper inside of ourselves. This will never end, by the way. You will always, the light body journey and the light body upgrades will continuously occur, by the way. Right now, they're going to continue to intensify. And that's just a really normal part of this process, because as more light comes through into this planet, your light body is going to continuously do more and more and more and more and more to clear, to cleanse, to release, to get rid of everything that is not light and everything that is not you and everything that you are no longer meant to carry anymore. So open up to that. So a couple of other things that came through, and so I might just run through them really quickly. There's a fire came through. So the fire element, which is also part of your pure power coming through, is going to come in different ways. There's a lot of flames being sparked, inner flames. One of the things to open up to is that your inner flame does activate through your twin flame experiences. Twin flames are not romantic all the time. In fact, there are many twin flames that you currently have that are non-romantic, by the way. The twin flame is meant to activate a lot within you, by the way. If you're currently in this journey, completely open up and let go of any and every expectation that you may have. There's going to be a lot to feel as you continue on this journey. There's going to be a lot that gets ignited from within you. And I'm talking emotions. I'm talking deep, heavy duty emotions, by the way. This is a normal part and a normal role for our twin flames to do. As you continue to open up to that and feel deep into this, there's going to be a lot of your inner flame, your soul flame that's going to come through. This is part of the pure power that gets activated within you. And that also brings me into soul union. This is about your internal soul unification. This is not about you not unifying with anybody else before you unite with your soul. Technically, we don't unite with anybody else. which, by the way, that's like a whole other course within itself. We become whole and pure as a soul. We unify all of our soul aspects, all of our soul fragments, which is part of the soul union and soul marriage we go through. And then we unite, but in a very honorable, very respectful way with other people that are going to support us in all of our soul purposes and galactic missions and service roles. So it's very, very different. Open yourself up to this. Open yourself up to wherever you are in this journey. There's going to be a lot of people that are, so technically they serve the role of a twin flame. Again, it's not a romantic relationship, but they ignite a lot of emotions. And again, these are going to be deep, 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 heavy duty emotions. Like you're going to blow up. That is part of the twin flame role, by the way. The twin flame is supposed to, in many levels, bring up a lot of stuff within you that you had absolutely no conscious awareness that was inside of you. It is going to be very emotional. It is going to be part of your own unification process to just allow. So it's just a really important part of what we choose. This is a really important, normal part of the journey, that we choose different people to be the fiery ones. We choose other people to be more like soft energy. It's less fiery. If you open yourself up, you're going to actually see that every single person in your reality that plays a big role, and it could be acquaintances, but I'm talking like people like in your circle. You're going to start to recognize the twins, and you're going to start to recognize the soul, the softer soul. I call it more of like a soulmate, but just because it's a much softer energy. But if I find another kind of word that fits it a little better, I'll be open to that. But there's going to be both of these roles you can already find them in your own reality. You can already see who's playing the twin and who's playing the softer twin kind of thing. Both roles are going to be really, really important to just open up to. They're supporting you in many different ways. They're opening you up and activating. And yes, there will be triggers in the relationship too, but it is part of you no longer living and suppressing all the deep, 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 heavy duty stuff. That is one of the biggest roles as twins come in. And so continue to open up, continue to really fully feel everything within your physical body so that you can continuously break from the old, break the old karmic stuff, the karmic contracts, the cords, the ties, the emotional attachments, everything. The more that you do, the more you're going to appreciate every person in your reality. You're going to see their role, and you're going to be able to upgrade that relationship to one that is much more in alignment and is much more supportive, and it's much more softer. This is the beauty about it. This is the beauty that we get to experience the more we go deeper inside, the more we open up to every single person's role in our reality. The more you feel into the judgment, the more you feel into the the deep, 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 deep heaviness. You get to break free, and you get to experience a completely different reality with this person. It's been beautiful when I get to evolve the twin relationships. I mean, it's just been mind blowing how I have been able to transform, or just how the relationship has transformed. It's just been so profound. And so continue to open up to this. Continue to feel into everything. Continue to allow every emotion to come up. Continue to honor your body. So there's going to be a lot of things happening to the body, like I mentioned. So just continue to no longer resort to the old 3D symptoms and labels of what this may be, and completely open up to trusting in your light body. Trusting, even though it doesn't make any sense, even if it's uncomfortable, even if there are going to be moments where it's going to be painful. The expansion, your heart opening, oh my God, it's painful, by the way. This is a really normal part of this process. Don't fear pain. There's going to be many different roles with pain. Tune into your body, though. Always, always, always tune into your body to see what you can do to support it, what you can do to relax deeper into the body, and all of these different things. So with that, it's probably going to be tons more, but I'm going to wrap it up with this. Bring yourself into a space continually, constantly, as often as you can, so that you can feel how supported you are in every way and in every moment. It's going to be a huge key for every single one of us. Opening yourself up to being in that space physically, so that space can then be anchored deeper within you. Because the more that you anchor this space deeper within yourself, you're always going to carry that space. No matter where you are, no matter where you go, no matter who you're with, and no matter what you're experiencing, you're always going to have that safe haven to go to. You're always going to have that space inside of you that you can go to and connect and just say, it's okay. I'm supported. I'm loved no matter what happens, no matter what's going on. But there will be a lot of moments and phases where it's going to be a physical location, out in nature, outside at the park, in your bedroom, whatever the case may be. Bringing everything that supports you, bringing nature in, bringing the elements, bringing the Andaras, bringing all of these different things that activate your senses. It's going to be really, really important for you to continuously feel that everything is part of this process. Everything is supporting you at a deep soul level. Everything is meant to activate and remind you and open you up and at some level. And so just continue to remember, continue to remind yourself, continue to open up and feel, and continue to see and recognize every aspect of within yourself that is so very scared, very frightened, very lost, very traumatized. This is going to be a huge part for every single one of us. And so if you feel you need more guidance, if you feel you need more support, feel free to reach out. Feel free to really tune in and see who is best aligned to support you. There's so many of us that are here and that are super open and supportive. And so just be open to the support it's already here for you. And so, my website's always beneath me. I'll put my email for anybody that would like that feels aligned to reach out and just ask and receive more support. You're more than welcome to. And so with that, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for continuing to dive deep within yourself. Thank you for honoring your journey. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.